Christine Vanderwerf is a mother of 3 children and is thrilled to be partnering with Habitat. She recognizes the importance of giving back to her community and is actively involved as a volunteer in a number of organizations, including the King County 10-Year Plan to End Homelessness, Dress for Success, and King County Juvenile and High School Intervention Programs. She is working hard on completing her 250 hours of sweat equity and is looking forward to moving into her home at High Point next year. Please join me in welcoming Christine Vanderwerf.
I am so proud that I'm going to be a new homeowner this year. Well, soon. As you know, I am a mother of 3 children, a daughter and 2 sons. I am so blessed to be standing here today, and I am filled with joy about this blessing on the horizon. I would like to share with you a little bit about my story, what brought me here today, this moment. It started when I was 16 years old. I left home, leaving unbearable circumstances. At age 17, I found out that I was pregnant. I was so scared. I was alone, and I knew I could not offer my child what she needed. I had a limited education, could not offer her a home or a hope for a bright future. But I loved her so much. So I made one of the most difficult decisions in my life. I decided to give my child up for adoption to a loving couple. Now, life did not turn around for me then. Sadly, I spent years struggling with relationship abuse, substance abuse, alcohol abuse, and severe depression. I had no hope. However, I did experience the joy of having a son. And he is a teenager today, and it's a huge blessing to me. Now, my life did turn around. 7 years ago, I came to a turning point. I was broken, alone, nearly homeless, huge trouble, and was pregnant again. So, in my darkest hour, I decided to take the strongly suggested help, and I have lived my life from that day forward, one day at a time. I am so glad that I survived and that I am thriving. Now, this happened because of all the support in this community. I have began to take steps to rebuild this new life. One of the steps that I took was seeking home ownership. So I went out and I went to many workshops and completed several applications. With Habitat for Humanity, I learned how to be a responsible homeowner. Recently, I learned how to pound a nail. It's beautiful. And I also took steps to rebuild my credit. As I stand here today, I am proud to tell you that I am working in a thriving career. I am so in love with my children. I'm dedicated to this community. I'm passionately involved in the advocacy programs in this community. Because my hope is that others will have the same opportunities that I had. I am so blessed. Thank you for making this dream of home ownership come true for my children and for myself. You know, my son and I, my oldest son, and I were driving by the community the other day. I was pointing out the spot where our house is going to be. And he's learning Spanish, and he said to me, "Mom, this is muy bueno." He smiles at me, and you know what? He was so proud and so happy. And this blesses my heart. I'm also pleased to tell you that 5 years ago, I was reunited with my daughter, that baby girl. She says she is so proud to have me as her mother. And she is so glad to see how far I've come. I am so glad that these opportunities were available to me so that I could build a new life. Now, I believe in standing up for what is right, to persevere. And I have had the opportunity to do just that. thank you for being a part of that. When I wake up, every morning I wake up and I count my blessings. And one day soon, I will wake up, put my feet on the ground, and thank God for all the blessings in my life. And I will walk through the doorstep to a new home for myself and for my children. This is so exciting and it's incredible. Thank you for being a part of making this prayer and dream come true. You know, Habitat for Humanity stands for home for so many. I am humbled and honored to be here with you today. Thank you for supporting Habitat for Humanity. And thank you for bringing me home